Welcome back, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. So, I'm not really sure the order of which our videos are gonna drop, but the last video that we filmed was 2 hours ago, here, our time. So, the last video we filmed was basically an update on the E36, basically going over any damages or anything like that. Just a little look over, walk over of the result from our trip at OSW. And we also added in and installed my JDM up garage short shifter and my up garage horn button and other small things like that. Now this is part 2 to that video, which is now all of the mods that I have been saving for my good old M3. So without further ado, I'm gonna introduce these things to you one at a time. There are 4 of them. It's just gonna get pricier and pricier as we go. So with all that being said, let's do the first one. All right, so first on the list, and by far the cheapest, is just some simple side skirts. These are just placeholders for now. And honestly, they will eventually be put on the E36, but they were designed and made for the E92X platform. So get us some nice little side skirts for now, and you'll see where I'm going with this. All right, number 2. Now this one was definitely a lot more pricey than those side skirts, I will tell you that. I'm pretty sure you guys can see where I'm going with this. I didn't even honestly want to take it out of the wrapping, but we got ourselves full carbon rear diffuser. That's right. Number 2. Number 3. And definitely more pricey than number 2. I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. Now I will say, I did get this front lip used. I will be transparent with everybody, because I need to test and see just how well the structural rigidity of this diffuser will work, number 1. Number 2, there's a couple things that I want to do to this to kind of make it more of my own. So call this maybe like a base template, and rather than spending $500+ or even more than that on a brand new one to have it crack or break easily with what I'm trying to do with it, I'd rather spend a little bit less money, get a used one, and let it be my trial and error front lip. Because not only that, I heard that people do go through these a lot. So that was 1, 2, 3. Now number 4 is definitely the most expensive of them all, and I just recently got this yesterday alongside with that front lip. So Ben, you can go ahead and stay here. Stay there, Ben. Have no fear. Number 4. I had to do it, guys. Ben told me my EDC was going out. It's about that time. So, went ahead and got BC coils. These are heavy. Hopefully I don't drop them. And I'll kind of go through these and explain why I went with BC, but we got a lot of work to do, Ben. And we got a short amount of time to do it. All right, let's dive into these a little more. We'll do a nice little cinematic, and then Ben and I will have a nice little sit down and kind of go through the process and what we plan on doing with these parts. That was pretty heavy. And this car, because we do have a time crunch. So let's get to it. Cue the cinematic. right, so I'll start off with the cheapest while I got it, and then we'll just keep going from there. I decided to just get the normal plastic side skirts just because, honestly, I need them. That's funny. I really need them more for the E36, but these were designed for the E92. So I checked them wheelbase to wheelbase, and this honestly can fit because I couldn't really find anything decent for the drift car. So I'm just gonna throw these on right now for a place filler, and then when I get the carbon ones, I'll take them off and then swap them over back to the E36. I'll do whatever little cuts that I have to do or measurements or whatever to get that to fit pretty nice, and then we'll move on from that. The rear diffuser, that's the best one that I found. There were two styles that I found. This was the larger one. The first style, I think the diffuser ends right here. So I wanted obviously to encompass almost the entire rear width of the bumper. So it was a no-brainer for me to go with this style instead. So I went with that. That's funny.
Next up on The Price is Right.
Next up on The Price is Right. This bad boy right here. All right, so these are very expensive, and I did not want to go and get one brand new, knowing that number one, I'm gonna hit the tail of the Dragon. Number two, I'm planning on tracking the car. And number three, I didn't, that's funny. Number three, I didn't want to dish out that much money knowing damn well that I had other things to buy. So I went with a used GT style front lip, and that's funny. It is the GT4 style front lip. And since I'm not really a whole bunch of money into it, definitely not $500, but it was definitely not cheap. It kind of helps me to not lose my mind about making some different types of alterations that I would like to it. I can tell you right now that I am probably gonna add an extra lip at the bottom just in case I hit a bump or whatever and it scrapes. It'll touch that extra lip and not the actual carbon because I'm not an idiot. But I definitely wanted to go with that one rather than any other ones that I've seen so far, just because that is, it's baller, man. You know, I mean, it's nice. I like it. And that was definitely one of the best ones that I've seen on the market. BC coils. Oh my gosh. I mentioned to you, that's funny, in our walkthrough a couple of videos ago that I didn't know whether I wanted to go with the Haas kit from KW or, that's funny, or go with my BC racing kit. Obviously, I decided to go BC Racing. Ben and I was driving the M for, I'd say a little bit, and we realized and we just made the decision that it would probably be better to go coils because the EDC was on its way out. And besides, from the Haas kit, I don't want to have the car slammed, but I definitely want to go a lot lower than the Haas kit would let me. So that's definitely why I'm kind of skeptical about the front lip as well, too. So BC was kind of the way for me to go. Very entry level, and it'll allow me to learn more of the car before I start putting a whole bunch of money into things. I'm very big on seat time, and I'm very big on learning things as you go. So that's funny. This guy's a clown. So with all that being said, it was a no-brainer. A great deal came up online, and I was able to go maybe about 45 minutes away from where I currently live. And actually, no, this one was in Tampa, right? Yeah, this one was in Tampa, so it was definitely like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. But no problem, I saved a couple bucks in the process. These are brand new. Ben and I had a debate on whether they were new or used. So comment down below. This was our debate. I said they were pre-owned. Ben said they were used. I said, how could they be used if they were never used? Hence the term pre-owned. But give your example as to why you said they were used.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's like anything, right? You buy something brand new and it's in your possession and you send it back. The retailer doesn't put it back on the shelf as pre-owned or new. They put it back as used. So in the same way that this person bought these BC coils, owned them, but never used them, they're still considered used.
Right, so you comment down below what you guys think. I think the term is pre-owned. Ben thinks the term is used. So we'll let you guys decide what you guys think the actual term is. So basically what happened was the person who bought these coils, they bought them for an E9X, not an M. BC sent them over an M. So they opened the box maybe a few days before actually selling it to me, just to confirm it is in fact M3 coilovers, and it was. It also said it on the box as well. Everything is basically in its factory seal as well, other than the one part that Ben just took out. So I'm excited. We got a lot of different things to install. Hopefully you guys enjoy this process along the way. I've kind of been stacking up, you know, little parts and mods over time. But after this, I'm definitely gonna slow down because we got SEMA coming up. The lady and I just got back from Japan. So we're spending a couple bucks this year, so I definitely got to slow down. But yeah, Ben, what do you think? What do you think about the coils, front lip, rear diffuser, side skirt, the way the build's going? What do you think?
I think you're headed in the right direction.
Very quickly.
Oh yeah, very quickly. I mean, you're headed in the right direction. I mean, you're pretty much doing all the mods that everybody does.
E92 starter pack?
Yeah, all the mods. Well, not even that. Just all the mods that people do whenever they get, you know, an M. You know, everybody gets side skirts and, you know, rear diffuser, rear spoiler, front lip. You know, they lower the car, they put it on wheels. So, you know, you're pretty much halfway there already.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do a downpipe in a tune like you, so.
No, but you could do headers in a tune. Could do headers in a tune, but nah. But yeah, no, I mean, you're heading in the right direction, you know.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. You got some good parts here, and, you know, as time goes on, all you can do is just upgrade the parts that you currently have sitting here for better ones, for ones that look better, for ones that look different, for, you know, whatever the style is.
Yeah.
But for right now, these will definitely do you justice for the M3. So
yeah, definitely. Headlights are probably going to be next on the list, and then maybe a big brake kit. But like I said, I'm slow in my roll. And but thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. This is our second video that we did today, and this is now the 5th time that I said it's ridiculously hot outside. So we'll see you guys in the next video.